Robert.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Excellent. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Is that a cat? A
Yes,
dog? A
that's a cat.
cat? I was like, I think I see paws and a tail.
Yeah.
Cute. All righty. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So,
Yeah.
what have you been working on, and what would you say is our main goal for today?
I finished chapter 8, and that was the hardest chapter, but it is done. It is uploaded. Now I'm
Hmm.
getting ready to make the corrections on chapter 9,
Okay.
and then hopefully it'll start going faster. It's taking a long time, but I'm plugging away at it like as much as I can with the amount of time that I have. So
Okay. That's all right. I'm not, feeling like it needs to go in a rush or anything, but if, you're feeling like you want to do more, that's okay. So all right. So then thinking about what we want to do then today, do you feel like you want to work on the book, or are you wanting to be working more on something else? Like, are you wanting to do some auditions, maybe go a different direction? Like, instead of this kind of narrative style, are you wanting to look at maybe doing more character voices or commercial auditions, things like that?
I think I want to do practice doing some more commercials. And once I'm done with this book, I'm going to get the Voice 123
Hmm.
paid subscription and start auditioning for commercials within that platform.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So then, okay. So then, do you want to show me anything you've been working on first? And do you have anything picked out that you want to work on the audition for?
Just I think it's five commercials that you sent me last time.
Hmm.
I believe it's Coca Cola, Ford, Apple, State Farm, and one more, I believe.
Okay.
Nike.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. So why don't we start there then? Do you want
Okay.
to just kind of do it live for me and show me what you're doing with it first?
Okay. So I'll start with the Ford Motor Company one.
Okay.
Ford F-150, built tough for every job, every road, every challenge. With best-in-class tow and innovative tech, it's the truck that works as hard as you do. Ford F-150, where power meets precision. Visit your local dealer today.
Nice. Okay. What do you think of it? How are you liking it?
I think it's coming okay.
Okay. All right. So if you um named maybe your top thing you like about this script, what would you say?
I think the voice,
Okay, the voice. We're liking the voice.
confident,
Good.
and rugged.
Rugged. I like that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. And then if you were gonna maybe name one thing that you maybe wish you had more of, or you're not hearing yourself do that you feel like would add to it, what would that be?
The the main thing that comes to my mind, and I think it's the biggest thing that I struggle with doing commercials,
Hmm.
is you told me like with the sentences, the end of the sentences should
Oh,
end with like kind of like on an up,
yeah.
like on a higher note.
Lifting at the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say if
that's
it's something you're like excited about, something you're kind of like looking for answers on that line, or just something that it feels like it's unfinished, like the thought's unfinished and it's still going somewhere, it can be great to lift at the end of the phrase.
okay. So not every sentence ending up on a lift, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think every single sentence. If you were doing like Irish, they tend to always lift at the end. It's kind of a typical pattern, and we tend to drop at the end of phrases. I'm not saying every single one, but many of them most of the time. Um, yeah, I would say it makes it a lot more interesting if you have like a rise and fall. So like some of them will lift at the end, some of them will drop at the end. If it's something I want to say more like with finality or confidence, or it's like a command, then usually I'm going to drop at the end instead. Or like if I'm feeling really down and depressed, I might drop at the end. But if I'm feeling really like excited about something, maybe I go up at the end. So kind of depending on what I'm trying to express.
So there's a total of four sentences in this commercial.
Hmm.
And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like the first sentence maybe a lift, and then the second to
Hmm.
last sentence a lift.
Hmm.
Maybe I should try it like that just to see how it sounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Ford F 150, built tough for every job, every road, every challenge. With best in class towing and innovative tech, it's the truck that works as hard as you do. Where power Ford F 150, where power meets precision. Visit your local dealer today.
Good. I like that. I like that a lot. It felt like it had a little more momentum to me. What do you think of it?
I feel like the first sentence felt a little awkward to say,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
the second to last sentence felt really natural. Like it felt like it really worked. And I think it's more of like kind of because it feels counterintuitive for me and I'm not used to speaking with a lift at the end of sentences that are not questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it feels a little awkward. It's in my ears it sounds a little awkward, but that just
Okay.
could be because like I'm not used to it.
Hmm. Okay.
Maybe that just comes with practice, I guess.
Hmm. All right. Yeah. Um, so so right now it just feels kind of unusual and odd to do
Yeah.
that. Um, so I mean it right now you're thinking about it a lot, but with practice it's going to become more and more of a new habit. Um, what if we try focusing on which words are most important to bring out? And don't worry so much about the inflection. Let's just focus on that for right now.
Okay. So for the first sentence, the word every is repeated three
Okay.
times. So I feel like that's
Yeah.
the important word for that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then the the words the innovative, best in class, and works hard. I feel like those are the most important words. And then
Mhm.
where power meets precision. I feel like those are the words that stand out the most.
Mhm.
Those are the important words.
Mhm. Yeah. So bringing those out, leaning into those a little bit more, emphasizing those. So let's go ahead and read through again. Focus on bringing those out, and we'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Okay. Ford F 150, built tough for every job, every road, every challenge. With best in class towing and innovative tech, it's the truck that works as hard as you do. Ford F 150, where power meets precision. Visit your local dealer today.
Nice. Okay. So then I think we did get some more variety just by doing that. But I do think I like when you're focusing on being sure that you have more inflection. So I think I would like you to keep focusing on practicing with that in
Okay.
mind, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ford F 150, built tough for every job, every road, every challenge. Every challenge? With best in class towing and innovative tech, it's the truck that works as hard as you do. Ford F 150, where power meets precision. Visit your local dealer today.
Nice. So what do you think of that?
I think
Does it
that
still feel kind of artificial?
just that first full sentence at the end is
Hmm.
tricky for me, and the word is challenge. I'm challenged by the word challenge.
Yeah.
It's like I just got to keep remembering that challenge, every
Hmm.
challenge. I think I just need to have that in mind at the beginning of the sentence to know that the end of the sentence ends with a lift. I think if I
Hmm.
just keep doing that, it'll start to come out more naturally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I really like it with the inflection. So, I want you to work on doing that more. So, it's just kind of know that your habitual pattern is a little bit different. And just depending on the kind of energy we want to have, I think it gives it a little more of that like hype energy and momentum in the script and like confidence if we have a variety. So, I think it sounds really interesting that way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so then let's go ahead and move on to the next script because I feel like you know what to do with it and it just needs a little bit of, you know, a little bit of practice, and that's okay.
yeah. Okay. So the next one is for Apple, and the style is cool and sleek. And I'm thinking about
Mm.
this, going into thinking about this, like I'm like someone who works at an Apple store.
Okay.
I feel like if this was a commercial, it would be like it would be set in an Apple store with an Apple store employee talking to you about the new MacBook Pro.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it.
Introducing the all new MacBook Pro, powered by blazing fast M3 chip, powered by the blazing fast M3 chip with an edge to edge liquid retina display and up to 22 hours of battery life. Work smarter, play harder, and create like never before. MacBook Pro, innovation redefined.
Nice. All right, what do you think?
I like it. I went in there thinking that I have to do at least one lift
Hmm.
in this, and I did it in the middle. This is only like three full sentences,
Yeah,
so I did the first two, or I did the first one just like with a drop, and then because it's kind of just like a statement, and then the next sentence with a lift because it's leading on to something else.
yeah.
Hold on, I need to extract a cat from doing something.
Oh.
He was getting into a bag.
Oh, you're like, get out of there. That's not for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I could try that one again and kind
Yeah,
of just focus on those same things.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Introducing the all-new MacBook Pro, powered by blazing fast, powered by the blazing fast M3 chip with an edge-to-edge liquid retina display and up to 22 hours of battery life. Work smarter, play harder, and create like never before. MacBook Pro, innovation redefined.
Nice. I like the like it just feels very like confident and like cutting edge, you know? Really nice. Good. Like I'm at a conference and you're like pumping up the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. So then Yeah, so what did you like about that? If you were gonna maybe identify the things that are your favorite things about it, what would you say?
I like the way I said the work hard, work smarter,
Yeah.
play harder, and create like never before. I feel like it's very like motivational, like you said.
I agree. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Like you know, you're pumping up the crowd, a motivational um fitness coach or something, you know? I really like that kind of energy you've got. So it sounds really like strong, very confident. Is there anything that you feel like is missing or you want to be hearing that you're not hearing? Because I actually thought it worked really well. So is there anything that you felt like, was missing there?
The only thing that was missing was the word "the" that I left out twice, 2 times in a row in the
Oh,
sentence. Powered by the Blazing Fast M3 chip.
yeah.
I
Hmm.
just need to remember that that's the word. So I'm going to highlight this in blue so that it stands out so that I don't miss it the next time.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'll try this again with the word "the." Introducing the all new MacBook Pro, powered by the blazing fast M3 chip with an edge to edge liquid retina display and up to 22 hours of battery life. Work smarter, play harder, and create like never before. MacBook Pro, innovation redefined.
Good.
Thank you.
What do you think?
I liked it. I liked how I did it kind of fast, but at
I
the
like it
end,
a little faster. I think that it heightens the like anticipation and it feels a little bit more energized to speed up a little bit like that. So
okay,
I like it.
yeah,
Now,
and I
when
think,
we speed up, we lose a little bit of the inflection variety, but it gets a different kind of energy. When I
yeah,
slow it down a little bit, I can have more inflection. And then when I go faster, you'll notice that some of that inflection goes away. Then it gets a little more straight tone the more speed we give it. So just know that that happens.
yeah,
But I like it a little bit faster. I think it just has this like energy to it that I think works really nicely.
okay.
Yeah. So what do you think? Pretty good?
It was
You like it like
it was
that?
good. Yeah, and I liked. I paused after the word "create." I felt like that kind of brought a little bit of build up and excitement.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, I like that, like you're saying, like it builds up, it's exciting. I agree. I like that a lot.
Okay,
Okay, so then let's go ahead and move on to the next one because I like where that one's at. So these
okay.
two, go ahead and get them recorded. So what would you say for the next one?
Um, the next one is Coca Cola, and the style is friendly and approachable. And what I'm thinking for this one, it's like a commercial that would come out at like the beginning of summer
Yeah.
when people are getting ready to like start having barbecues and parties, things like that. Like school's out, it's time to go on vacation, have friends over for a game, and drink Coca Cola.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, let's try it.
okay. There's
So this one
nothing.
definitely is more like salesy feeling, like
Yeah,
advertising. Yeah.
yeah, totally. Okay. There's nothing like an ice cold Coca Cola, whether it's game night, a backyard barbecue, or just a moment to yourself. Coke makes every sip special. Grab one today and taste the feeling.
Yeah, nice. Good. And taste the feeling. Yeah. Think about it like a little like extra. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little over the top. Okay.
Yeah, so
There's
like a
nothing.
little like extra energy, like you just took 5 shots of espresso.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing like an ice cold Coca Cola. Whether it's game night, a backyard barbecue, or just a moment to yourself, Coke makes every sip special. Grab one today and taste the feeling. Grab one today and taste the feeling.
Nice. Good. How'd you like that?
Good. I with this one, I did the lift not at the end of the sentence, but like at the second to last part before the end of the sentence. I felt like that was more natural. So
Yeah.
just a moment to yourself. Coke makes every sip special.
hmm Yeah, I like that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Good. I think that works really beautifully. All right. So then, okay, so then what would you say would be the maybe any other things that this one needs? I really liked it. I think maybe like a little bit of brightness to the voice, a little bit faster paced brightness, like a youthful quality, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing like an ice cold Coca Cola, whether it's game night, a backyard barbecue, or just a moment to yourself. Coke makes every sip special. Grab one today and taste the feeling.
Nice. Good. What do you think there?
Good. I think I really like how that delivery was.
Yeah, I like that too. I feel like having a little bit of that like faster pace, cutting edge, like um I really like it. It just has this like, excited, um, pumped up, like high energy. I think that works nicely.
Okay. Okay. So the next one is for Nike, and the style is inspirational and energetic. And my thought with this one is thinking about like a coach, a football coach talking to the team in the locker room right before the Super Bowl, like the biggest game of
Mhm.
the year, like that level of excitement.
Yeah.
Okay, don't just run, fly. With Nike Zoom technology, you'll break boundaries, push limits, and conquer new goals because greatness isn't given, it's earned. Nike, just do it.
Nice. Yeah. What do you think? I think that works.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. So then if you want to go ahead and record that one as well. Did you have any others they were working on this week?
The one more, the State Farm,
Okay.
and this style is reassuring and professional.
Okay.
At State Farm, we're more than just insurance. We're your neighbor, your partner, your friend. From auto to life insurance, we've got you covered. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Nice. Good. What do you think of that?
I liked it.
Yeah, I like it too. Good. Okay. So, if you were gonna think about, mm, what would you say is kind of like a common thread throughout all of these? Is there anything that kind of stays the same that carries through that you're like, this is kind of a good rule of thumb with all of these?
I think the theme is that you're trying to convince people that they should purchase your product.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, that it's my product, the thing I'm selling is good and I believe in it and you should too. Yeah, that it's saying like this is really great and you should want what I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. So then if you were going to maybe say identify like the key thing you don't want to forget for each of them, what would that be?
I think definitely incorporating a lift at least once throughout the commercial.
Yeah.
but in the
Okay.
right spot so it doesn't sound awkward.
Yeah. All right. So then, so being sure that you watch the phrasing and pay attention to where you're placing your breaths, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then if you were going to give yourself maybe any like other comments that are like be sure to do XYZ, any um like any other specifics to remember, like things that'll help you remember like oh, I'm going to use this person as a character inspiration, or remember to have more inflection, like peaks and valleys, or
Yeah.
make sure that you like speed up and have that high energy on this one. Any other like last minute thoughts you want to kind of pinpoint for each of those?
I think keeping in mind that you're trying to convince someone that they need this product. Like it's a must have.
Ah, I like that they need it, even if they don't realize they do.
Yeah. Like for example, the Coca-Cola one, you want to make someone like want to go drink a Coca-Cola right away.
Yes. Oh, I like that. That's really nice.
Like really try to make someone envision like a glass, like a frosty mug with ice and a Coke pouring into it, not just like a Coke
Hmm.
drinking out of a can, like something appealing, make it seem appealing and just kind of like
Yeah.
put that feeling out there. Ice cold Coca-Cola.
Yes. Oh, I like that. So, getting them to feel what you're wanting them to feel. Thinking about like more of the descriptive words, and putting more of that like energy behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I love that. Cool. All right. Really good insights there. Um, I think you're on the right track with all of those. I would love for you to record all of these. Send me your final recordings to my email. That's just my name, Vandy Enzor at gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. I would love to have you just send those to me when you're finished with them. Did you have a chance to look at any music we could put in the background?
Not yet. I haven't really had time since I'm working on
Yeah, that's
the book
okay.
right now. That's mostly consuming my time. But what I can
Sure.
do, I need to do record some of the recordings or the
Sure.
corrections. So when I do
Hmm.
that, when I have my recording, my everything out, I'll do like one commercial each time, and then like I'll send those to you.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, that you can kind of really focus on one thing at a time. You don't feel like you have to conquer it all in one sitting.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I like that. So you're like smaller goals, achieve this one, check. Achieve this
yeah.
one, check. I like it. Yeah, great. So that I think would be the focus for this week that I would most like us to work on. And then once we get these clips done, we're going to piece them all together, put them into a reel, and is there any like guidance or help you need with figuring out order maybe of these? I usually like to do start with one that's more like upbeat, like high energy, upbeat, that sounds, still like me, like no accents or dialects or anything like that. Not like crazy old or like super young, but sounds still, authentically like me. So what's one that you feel like is really upbeat, happy feeling?
I feel like the Nike one is the most upbeat of
Okay.
the five, and then
Yeah.
Coca-Cola is like the next one.
Nice. Okay. Absolutely. So which one do you want to do first? Nike?
Yeah.
Okay. So then which one do you feel like is really contrasting to the Nike one, but you still like it a lot?
Um, Probably the State Farm. I
Okay.
really like the kind of like mellow,
Sure. Do you want
peaceful.
to do Coca-Cola after that then?
Yeah.
Because it would be another good contrast. And then what would be a good contrast after Coca-Cola?
MacBook Pro.
All right. How many do we have?
5.
Okay. All right. And then that just leaves one left. Which one is it?
Forward.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. And do you feel like we've got enough like change between MacBook Pro to Ford? I feel like that's pretty different
Yeah,
of
I
a
definitely
vibe.
do.
So yeah. So then the last thing you're going to do is record a slate in and slate out. So for the slate in, it's just going to be a greeting and your name. And then for the slate out, it'll be a thank you. It's like, thanks for listening. I'm Vandy Enzor. You're going to do a thank you and your name. And that takes a couple seconds. So
Yeah.
it's not going to take a lot of time away from, your other scripts, but it just kind of showcases, here's what I normally sound like. I'm a nice person. You want to work with me. And it reminds them who you are. So it helps them connect like this voice, this name. Um, so get those recorded as well. And then we can always pick like the music and whatnot later. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Awesome. All righty. Well, I like it. I think this is going to be really nice. So keep up the good work. We're
Thank you.
going to get back to all this later. And once we've got our individual clips finalized, we are going to build that reel. So it's going to be great.
Sounds good.
I think you're on the right track. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Great. I'll see you then. Bye, Robert.
Bye.